Greetings, fellow metal mongers. Here's just a short update for you. It appears as if the mighty Metal Church are back after the tragic death of Mike Howie. It's been a while, but Kurt Vanderhoff announced that there has been material recorded and written. So, despite the tragic loss of Mike Howie, I think every Metal Church fan is happy to see that the band is continuing, and I think there are probably very few fans that would disagree. There have been a few snippets out there. There's a song called Pick a God and Pray, which leads me to say, wow, they certainly pack a punch this time around. I think the band sounds very angry. Well, due to all the circumstances and everything that has happened, that's understandable. For me, the material thus far, they've teased an entire song and with Pick a God and Pray, and there's been a little bit of a tease of another song. It sounds very aggressive, very heavy. What immediately came to mind was the early material with the David Wayne era, like the heaviest songs. Imagine the heaviest songs from the debut and the dark, that kind of stuff. It remains to be seen whether the bands will delve into more melodic, balladesque type of stuff like Watch the Children Pray, or Howie era material like Harm's Way, that kind of stuff. We'll have to see. All I can say is I'm quite impressed thus far. The material is very aggressive, very fast, quite thrashy almost, and like I said, it remains to be seen whether they're gonna, offer us the full Metal Church palette of styles that we've come to love from the band. I'm personally probably more of a David Wayne era fan, and thus far I'm quite satisfied. But it remains to be seen. They've recruited a singer, Mark Lopez, from who was the singer, or is still the singer, I'm not quite sure, of Ross the Boss Band. And yes, he manages to touch on that David Wayne sort of nuance, that sort of witching kind of gnarly sound. So, hey, remains to be seen. The cover art is striking. Metal Church, Congregation of Annihilation. I love the title. I love everything thus far. Metal Church having been known to dish out a few very sort of iffy album covers. I think the last one, Damned If You Do, was a great album cover. I wasn't completely sold on the album. It didn't grab me that much. But then again, I must say, I have revisited a lot of older material with Mr. Monroe on vocals, and I actually must admit that I'm starting to enjoy albums like Weight of the World, and I'm seeing them more in that light. So yes, who knows? Who knows? Maybe Damned If You Do will also grow on me. Another album that actually grew on me over time. It took a lot of time. It's been a couple of months since I really got into a Masterpiece, which at the time of release really disappointed me. Maybe a lot of the Metal Church albums just need to grow over time. I don't know, but then again, it didn't take time for me to fall in love with the debut and the dark. So, Blessing in Disguise was a bit of an adaptation for me. Yeah, it took a while, and it's probably still not one of my favorite albums. Like I said, big David Wayne fan. But hey, I'm personally glad that the band is still around and that they're still churning out music. I think, okay, it remains to be debated. I know one always tends to say it would have been Mike Howie's will that they continue. Yes, possibly, but we don't know what really caused Mike Howie to choose the path he did, and it's really tragic. And yes, it's really always a sad thing to know that a person reaches a point where suicide is kind of the only way out. It must be quite, sort of a point of no return, really. But then again, hey, I must admit I have not checked out a final release date here for you. Now, apparently, we are looking at the 26th of May, 23, for the 13th studio album by Metal Church on Rat Pack Records. So check it out. Hey, that was just a short little update, so rock on.